Hey, it's 10 again. Just gonna go over, I guess, what would be abilities and screen layout. Alright, this is how, as you can see my screen, this is how I got my screen laid out. Um, when you're doing PVM, you're gonna want to have your ability bars readily available on your screen. As you can see, I got 5 ability bars. Some people will have 6, some people will have 2 or 3. I recommend having as many as you need. I have all. I'm wearing my combat, my ZGS right now for. So you got my melee ability bar shown there. But then I have multiple bars that are just for abilities. Say I want a surge. I got surge available at all times. I want to escape, onslaught, weapon spec, my quick prayers, dump bob, dread nip, phone bomb, eat and drink brews, prayer restore, weapon specials, shields switch, my book, my pocket slot, provoke in case certain bosses need to provoke the boss. This is kind of a defensive ability bar. I got debilitate. This is a really good ability to have no matter what boss you're fighting, but it reduces incoming damage by 50%. It's a really good ability. I recommend having that on your ability bars, and also having it keybound. Anticipate. It reduces damage by 10%, and also makes you unable to be stunned for about 10 seconds. So any boss that's like maging you has a possibility of stunning you, like Nex. Nex will stun you over and over and over again and pull you in. But if you have Anticipate active, it won't happen. Devotion. This is one of the best defensive abilities I recommend having on our bar. It blocks all incoming damage for I think it's 20 seconds or something like that, 19.2 seconds. And if you get a kill, I think within that time, you can extend it up to 19.2 seconds. So anyways, if you're praying magic, you won't get any damage done to you during that whole time. Definitely a good ability. Freedom, in case you ever do get stunned. Freedom, you need to have freedom readily available, because like the bridge on Virago, when he bleeds you, you got a freedom to stop it. Otherwise, you'll get us all pushed backwards because he does such a mass amount of damage. Reflect is another one, but you have to have a shield equipped. But it is a really good ability. It reduces incoming damage by 50% as well. So you don't really want to use Debilitate and Reflect at the same time, unless it's like Ambassador or something where you don't have Devotion available. You might possibly be able to survive its one-hit attack, but Reflect is a good ability. Preparation and Resonance, they both require a shield, but Resonance, you can say a certain hit's coming, shield switch and res it, and you'll get a lot of health back. And then I recommend Preparation right afterwards. Every time I res, I hit prep, because it reduces the cooldown on Resonance and now Divert as well. Let's see, Barricade, another one of the best abilities to have is Barricade, because it blocks all incoming damage no matter whether you're praying or not. Devotion, you have to be praying the particular attack type, but Barricade doesn't matter. You can even switch to Soul Split during your Barricade, and it goes up to like 10.2 seconds, which is really good. And you can get that extended by having Malatops, I think it is, in your player-owned farm and on Anachronia. I have my Essence of Finality Amulet. I have it on here to Spellbook Swap. And then you get into my other combat abilities. I got Intercept, Shield Dome, More weapon switches, shards and shatter, sacrifice, revenge, natural instinct, entangle for like when next when you want to AOD when you need to entangle the reavers, spellbook swap, heal other, heal group, and disruption shield. All good abilities. That's why I have 5 bars, because depending on what bar, my abilities will definitely change. So you definitely want to have a lot of your abilities, and it's not going to be the same for everyone, but these are just the ones that I found to be like necessary. And it takes a while to get used to them, but I recommend key binding as many as you can, and get used to it too. Like I said, it takes a while to get used to it, but after a while, it'll become like muscle memory, and you won't even have to think anymore. And that's when you really will start getting good at bossing, and when you'll make growth. Another thing I always have on my layout is my prayers in case I have to switch. But I have quick prayers like my melee, magic, ranged, soul split. I always set those up before I go to a boss. You can right click, select quick curses, and then you can change them up in here. Definitely have them all on a keybind as well. Here. Definitely recommended. That'll help you prayer switch like Raksha. You can prayer switch really fast if it's on a keybind. So I definitely recommend having that. And Raxi on P4 helps to have them on a keybind too, because then you don't have to sit here and click and then try to eat and attack at the same time. Just like I said, the keybinds is going to take a little bit to learn, but I think they're one of the best things about bossing is just being able to use so many different abilities at any given time. It's really awesome. I like to see like what I'm wearing, so I have that on here. Of course, your mini map in my inventory, and then my beast of burden I have on here. And then I got other things on here in case I need to, like switched over to range abilities, do something that's not on my bar. Same with attack, defense. It's rare. I rarely do that because I have to look over and it takes so much time to do it. But it is possible. I can look over, see who's in clan chat, friends chat, who's online, drops and stuff. Like it's not bad. It's definitely recommended to be on there. Your group, things like that. But when I'm bossing, I primarily have it on my beast of burden, so I can, see how much food I got left. Your chat, I have a nice open window, so I can see like everywhere. I can zoom in and out. Sometimes it helps to have. Hey, there's Axe. Good luck, Axe. Have zoomed out so you can see certain things. Another thing that like is become a pretty integral part of bossing, to be honest, is the PVM hub. Like if you're really bossing, you gotta be bossing out of here nowadays. Like if you're not, you're making life hard for yourself. Because you can bonfire boost right here. All you do is through war. Let's see, where's it at? I guess it's a shop. You look and unlocks. No. I guess it's upgrades. Yep, see. First, you start off by unlocking with 1,000 oak logs, willow, maple, yew, magic, and elder. And at elder, you get a ton of a long bonfire boost there. I'd recommend unlocking the adrenaline potion refresh, the hub teleport as fast as you can, portals, the altar, adrenaline crystals. Definitely, this is the place to the PVM out of, because you got your bank right here, your bonfire boosts. Do that like once an hour. Every time you come back from a kill, you hit your your prayer and your summoning point renewal right there. And you cruise on down here, get over onto a crystal. If I could click it. Anyways, get onto a crystal and then go through one of your hubs. This hub right here, or portal I should say, this portal right here is your Reaper. Always going to be your Reaper task. Unless you don't have one, then you can't use it. These two you can change to anything you want. And this one's the focus, like whatever's on Spotlight. It was Ambassador for a long time because he was the newest, but now it's Raksha. And also, you can run up these stairs over here. And there's another bank over here, and then you got your combat dummies, so you could practice your rotations and get good on that. But anyways, this is definitely the place to be if you're gonna PvM. You can do it from the Max Guild. It used to be like that, similar at the Max Guild, because you had your bank and your GE here. But then you come up and then you could bonfire boost here, hit the altar to pray and restore your summoning, and then you only had one portal here, but you could go through your portal to your boss. So that's the way it used to be, but they brought the PvM hub out, and it's much better. And I don't know if I talked about it before, but this guy right here and these auras right here are the auras you're going to want to use a lot of times when you're bossing. Dark Magic is for all three combat styles. Vamp is for all three as well. It'll heal you. Dark Magic is just damage boosting. But then you got your Zerker auras. They're only 30-minute durations, so you usually have to extend them with like Viswax to an hour. But without these auras, your DPS output is so much less. It's ridiculous. And so you got melee for Berserker, range for Reckless, and Maniacal for Magic. Another good aura is this over here, and this guy's shop over here. I recommend highly. It's really expensive, but I definitely recommend the Majorat aura. It's 1,000 Reaper points, but I definitely recommend it. Definitely. Yeah, just about anything in here actually. If you can get it, I recommend unlocking it all, because Reaper is really a good source of money. Was before the Essence of Finality, but now with the Essence of Finality, it seems like it's even better money. And of course, Jagex won't confirm it, and certain people may disagree with me, but in my personal opinion, I have higher drop luck on Reaper tasks. So I'm always trying to do like Rax on Reaper, Telos on Reaper, Raksha on Reaper, Nex, any of the big bosses, any of the bosses you find fun, and get it. It takes about 2 weeks to get about 300 points, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, depending on your tasks, how many times you got to re-roll, whatever. But get that Hydrix and make it into something, or unlock all those unlocks first. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps. Definitely mess around with your layout. Like I was saying, this is my layout. Don't have to have. I mean, I've seen people with just a little tiny screen. I like to have a big open area to see everything that's going on. But make it comfortable for you, so you can do everything that you need to do. All right. Thanks.